Hello everyone, this is Inga. I'm doing another video. In an hour or so Tim Holt will do a Q&A about this dress, and I figured I have just enough time to do some crafting and make something pretty. Now, last video we made this one, and I also made the green one, and let me tell you something, that was an epic failure. I did not like how that collage turned out with the door, but that's what it is. So I was a bit hesitant to start this one. And I wanted to do this, and I also had something else. Anyway, I've been putting things back and forth, having this, and I really like how it's turned out now. So this is what we're going to be doing, but I'm going to start by the background, because let me show you what I did. I've showed you in previous videos before that I have vintage papers. Let me put this aside. Like these. These are from an old postage stamp catalog from 1947. I mean, and they're gorgeous. And what I really like about this is that it is a sort of natural vintage patina, but it's not too almost brownish like. Sometimes I really do like it, but this time, because it's with the red and the sort of a little bit black, I don't want it to be too brown. Now, I've just basically cut some papers up, into squares, and I'm going, because I think that this is a bit too much. I want to tone it down a little bit, and I'm going to tone it down with some paint. This is Ancient White from Cadence, the hybrid acrylic, and I'm going to brayer it on, because I know if I do that, it's not going to be even, because of the all the naden, the nooks and the crannies. But I will get a nice sort of, it's a bit white to be honest, but that's okay. It's just to tone it down a bit. We don't really want to cover it up completely. So if you have some places that you really want, you could always use your fingers or a brush, like here. I want to be able to see the things that are written on there, but not have it too outstanding. I think I'm happy with that. Now, the other paint is going on this page, because, now normally I make 2 pages in the same go, but this time I wasn't feeling it. And maybe I'll just leave this blank. That is a possibility. Or I'll find something smaller to go with it. Maybe I'll find something later on, I don't know. I didn't. Sometimes 2 pages is just too much to deal with. And you might be wondering, Inga, why do you have a matte media matte on a matte media matte? And that is simply because of the glare. This white and my new iPhone, or my iPhone camera are not friends, and it sort of starts flashing. And I've tried adjusting. I think it's the speed on which it's being filmed, but it doesn't really work, and giving me a headache. So that's why I simply cover up the whites. And on other videos I remove my glass plate with the media matte, but on this one I need it, because we're going to be working with red, so let me just blow dry this real quick, because I don't want it I think that this is and the fun thing is that because you know you have the leftover paint here, it automatically becomes sort of the same paint. A little bit here, as I see. And I just glued this down with glue stick, guys. No matte medium this time. I didn't want to be bothered because it really requires a lot of drying time. And I was wanted to get my hands on here. Now, what else do I have? I have the Versafine Clair Strawberry. I have the Lumberjack Plate. This is Distress Ink. Yeah, it is over paint, although the paint is not ever. So I'm thinking I'm going to be using this one because I want to do a little bit of stenciling. But first, let me grab then the things that I am going to put there, which is this one goes here, this one goes here, this one here. Then we have the flower. Oh no, this flower I'm going to amputate. Sorry, sorry flower. I'm going to amputate your stem. We might use this cute little one here. We might do that, but not so much. She was going to come here. I might be doing it like this. So there's not an awful lot of room for this. I think I'm going to be doing it a little bit here and there. Yeah, let's do that. And I have this stencil. This is by Stamperia. It was, I would say, from the Land of the Pharaohs. I think it was that collection. I'm not quite sure, but it is very, oh, you guys, it's more pinkish than reddish. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I don't like it at all. Is it because, is there red on here? Let me check. Let me check. Oh, this is never going to get him back in the same position. Apparently. Yeah, maybe. Let me get the other red. This is a more orange red. And I've switched up brushes. So hopefully, yeah, this is definitely better. I don't want it to be pinkish. I really want it to be reddish. I'm not that convinced, and that's because red is a difficult color to use. Well, we're just going to have to play with it. We're just going to have to deal with it. Let me put a little bit out here as well, because, you know, after all, this page goes with it. Oh, I like that. I actually really like that, because it's also like a ledger. Look, yeah. Oh, here it is. I thought, where is my lid? There it is. Okay, let me put this back, because red is a bit much. Let's just put this over here. Yeah, okay. Well, it's going to be covered up for a lot, so that's okay. And I have some stamps here that I wanted to use. Let me do that. And I wanted to use them with black. Oh, no, not black, sorry. Really dark brown. I have pinecone here, which is very, very dark. I'm going to. And normally I would stamp off, but this time I think, oh yeah, I'm just going to go for it. This is going to be covered up, so it's okay. You know, just some things here and there. The thing is that this ink is a bit easy to move. It doesn't dry very well, but that's okay. You know, you can't have everything. Just let me get it randomly. I'm thinking, should I get it? Yes. Let's do. See, it's very splotchy, but that's okay. We're just that's okay. Now I have where it is, because that ink will dry eventually, and I don't want that to dry on the stamp. So there we go. And there it is. I'm going to dry this a little bit because I don't want it to move when I start putting things on the paper. So now I see here and there is some. I'm just going to do it like this and then lift it. Try not to move it. And you know what, it's okay. Because oh, this is not so much. We have to cover that. But it's okay. We'll deal with that on a later moment. Now let's go with the large pieces, which are these. And I'm going to use scorched timber, because that's the darkest brown I have from my distress inks to ink the edges. And I'm going to use that the same for like this. And you may not see all the edges, but that's okay. Better extra than that you've glued it down and just left it and then come to the conclusion when you can't reach it anymore. There you go. See? And that comes here underneath. So you see we have a very sort of busier than ever. But I like that. You know, I'm really for the softy colors, but I also like the bold, and especially if you can create it yourself. And I'm really going over the edge here, so that brown shows up. There we go. And this brown you need to, or this brown, this is very thick paper. It's 200 grams. So I'm going to be gluing that down with score tape to make sure it's really stuck. But yeah, let me get this flower first. Oh, I see I forgot a little piece to cut. Oh, I'll take this one. It's okay. And I loved that this is also so very vibrant. See? There you go. Now we need to make sure that we do this in the right order. I'm going to cut this down here. And I want the flower to overlap this. But at the same time, I also want to ink up the edges a little bit. Just to give it some extra definition. And by doing that, even if you only get the points, yeah, I like that. Okay, but that's okay because I can do the tape like here and here. Let me do that now, and then we can slide the stem underneath. And of course I will be using a little bit of glue on the edges, but some extra tape is really good to help secure it. There you go. It's really cold out here today, and yes, there we go. Oh, where's my glue? Here's the glue. No, I want the other one. That bottle's almost empty, and I use that off camera when I don't have to wait. Because you know what? So there we go. A little bit here. There we go. And I'm using this to add some pressure. And I'm going to do the same thing for these. This is really flimsy, so I can just glue that down. This is Tim Holtz ephemera from Ideology, and I love how that is so vintage looking, and it goes really well with, you know, the vibe of Maremi's flowers, fairies, whatever. I mean, it took me a while sort of to find how I could combine it, but now that I have it, I love it. I really do. It gives it something extra. And I would really encourage you, if you have a normal style, like it doesn't have to be vintage collage. It can be anything. Maybe you're making cards or whatever. You're using die cuts. Use what you normally do with the collage books. I mean, it's going to look amazing, I promise you. See, there we go, this one. I really wanted, hey, this is bothering me, so we're going to glue this down a bit. There we go. Still not, it doesn't want to stay stuck. It doesn't want to stay stuck, guys. There we go. This is what I wanted, but I saw that I forgot a little bit something here, which is just, we don't want that. Okay, there you go. Look, isn't she gorgeous? I cut off her wings. I do that with almost all the fairies, and I now see that I'm going to cut this off as well, because I don't think that I'll be able to glue it down perfectly, and then it's just going to annoy me. So yeah, there we go. Let's put this down here. And I didn't treat it, you know, I didn't put cardstock at the back. That's okay. There we go. Let's glue this one down. Oh, it's already a little bit stuck. See, I forgot to ink that. I totally forgot to ink that one. That's okay. I mean, it's not that it requires it, but let me, yeah. It's just a little extra. It's just a little extra when you do it. It gives it a little extra depth. So definitely doing it here with the feet and the boots, and here. There we go. And then we can put her down as well. And you see, you don't need much to make a beautiful collage. There we go. See? Putting it here. Yeah. And the flower is even coming a little bit from behind her. No, I want something more. This is ink black. Do we have bark? Oh, no, it's not the bark. I'm always looking for the bark. Yes! I should give it an extra little band or something so I can find it easily. But I want it to be this brown. And because I've already done a little bit of work with paint, I like using the distress ink. Because they dry permanently. Let me get a little bit more water. And you could go straight in. This is black. So getting it a little bit more splashy. And then here underneath her shoes. And because this is vintage paper, that's why it's absorbing the ink so much, and not so much the layer that's underneath. But that's okay. I mean, it's fine. We'll come back to see if we need some more shading later, but first I want to finish this page. Now, let me see what else we have. I was thinking, maybe, would this be a good fit? I think it would, you know, with especially if we combine it with red. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, totally. Oh, love it. Love it, love it. Now, I had my little thing here, which I really liked. It's a bit different color than that, but that's okay. See, if I, where's my, oh, here are my leaves. Look what we can do, maybe. I want to do this here. And then I don't want this to be too close. Ooh, we could do it like this. Maybe not. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that first. Need to go a little bit lower, like this. That's okay. Oh, I stained it. Oh no. Can I get this off? Well, instant vintage, guys. Oopsie. Sorry. Instant vintage. Let me put this. Let me give this a little bit of a ink as well. Yeah, let's put it up here. I like that. We could do I want this? And then no, I don't. I don't. Oh wait, I have some red tickets, and I even have, because I tried those before, maybe we could. This is my box of goodies. I hope you can. Oh, I like that. I think I do. I mean, it's red. Don't I have anything else that is red? Like this. I like that. I really do like that. Should I put it like here? And then, let me see. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I do. I do. I really do. Let me. I do. It ties it all together. And it has a flower on it, so that's perfect. Now, these are very similar in color. See? I like that. I'm going to stand up and Do I need anything else? Yeah, I need something here. I'm going to see if I can find some real vintage red postage stamps that will match. And that's difficult because you always have these colors that are not really red. It's really difficult to get. Oh, this one's beautiful. This one is definitely, yeah. We're going to be doing this. Here, there you go. We're going to be putting this here, and then back to it. No, that's not what we go. Hey, what else do I have here? This is orangey red, but I do like it. Maybe not. Oh, my favorite. Yes, let's do that. Oh, shall we put it here? Let's do it there. Let's put it there. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? It hasn't even been stamped. It's brand new. Are we going to put a fake one on top? Well, yeah, why not? Why not? We can't discriminate between new ones and old ones, can we? As long as it's inked and not so white. Look at it. You know what? I think this is enough. I actually think this is enough. So there we have it. Like half an hour, and then you have this gorgeous collage. I really, really do like it. I wish this had been a little bit more real reddish, but yeah, it is what it is. We need to find something to fix this. But that is for a later video. For now, I'm calling this one done. Thank you for watching. If you are going to watch Tim Holt, so will I, so maybe I'll see you there. And have fun. Bye bye.